Oh my goodness, they're water and stain resistant. We love that. Oh, and by the way, Bear Paw has never wet technology. I have a ton of our Bear Paw boots just because they're cute as can be. I even bought Bob a pink pair. I have a pink pair of Bear Paw boots I bought last year.
Really?
Right? And you know why I bought a light pink?
Why?
Because the never wet technology, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh.
So if you get mud on them, like most of the time you go for a dark boot, right? Because you're like, oh, if it gets dirty. Look at this couch. I feel like I'm the shortest little... I can't put my feet down. All right, let's get a pillow, Bob. How are you?
Okay, you want a pillow?
No, I'll get one.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, doing fine. Great to be here. Oh, great to be with you. I know,
He's one of my favorite guys. He's started it all right here on this channel.
Oh,
all right, so Bob, let's jump into this next item because I got to tell you, it's kind of near and dear to my heart because I've got friends of mine who have some circulation problems, and this to me would be such a godsend for them.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because if you stand on your feet, you know, and your legs get heavy, they get tired, they get achy. I mean, I don't have to tell you how your legs feel. If you're sitting for a long period of time, if you're standing for a long period of time, you know how that feels. This product is all about giving you relief 3 different ways: with heat, with compression, and with massage. And it's by a company, Suzanne, called ReAthlete, and they are the leaders around the world in technology. And it's so easy to use. All the controls you hold right in your hand. It's easy to put on. Here, I'll just show you right here, okay? All you have to do is you wrap your leg like a sleeve. Okay. You just wrap it just like that, and you wrap it all the way from the top of your thigh, all the way down to the tootsies, okay? All the way to the tip of the toes. Because what's inside, Suzanne, little pockets, little chambers, all the way from the thigh through the calves into the toes. And as soon as you hit the first button, and we'll show you everything here in just a moment, but as soon as you hit that first button, you start the compression. That's the air that goes in. You have different presets. You can customize this, do a half leg, do a full leg, do whatever area of the leg that you want to do. Then you have heat, and that heat is generated around the knee area that loosens everything up, and that's where you want it. But Suzanne, you can also set everything manually, so you can truly customize this. It's like having your own massage therapist at home, and whenever, imagine for a second, there are multiple massage settings, and this is a different type of massage than you might be used to.
I have a question on that, because a lot of times say, oh, I bought a massage pad, and it's like, it's nice, but it vibrates, that's it. This is not that.
This is, I always say, if compression and massage was to have a child, this would be the thing.
That would be amazing.
I mean, it is such a different type of massage than I've ever experienced in my life.
Well, you know what, let me ask you this as an example.
Sure.
You ever go get a massage on your feet, and when they're massaging it, they really grab your feet? It is one of the best feelings on the face of the earth when they grab it and hold it. They hold it and they go like, and on your feet, and you're like, oh,
that's how this
so
feels.
Is that all the way up and down the leg?
Exactly. Oh, you're in, right?
I'm all in. Where's that shot by remote control?
I mean, that's how it feels. And it's like cradling your thighs, cradling your feet. I mean, imagine getting a foot massage whenever you want that.
Right.
You don't have to work with anybody else.
Well, wait, can I ask you another question? So I've been on this recliner one time. And there was massage balls up here, but again, around the feet, obviously I'm a little obsessed. They would push and push. And that was compression. It was air. And again, same feeling of that. Ooh, and oh my gosh, it felt so good.
And that's what happens when you hit the first button. And by the way, nothing is, you don't have to program anything on this. It's all set for you. All you have to do is push buttons, and on the screen there are even pictures to match up what you're doing, so it's so easy to use. So now you have the unit on. All you hit is that top button, and you're able to see it a little bit. When the light goes out, you're going to be able to see it a lot better in there on the screen. But anyhow, so the compression is starting, and what's happening is what Suzanne was just describing. That air is being pumped in around your thighs, around your calves, around your toes, and your feet. And oh, I tell you what, this is something you got to feel. But anyhow, so you control the intensity. If you wanted a little bit stronger, you would hit that top button once again. There's a timer on this that tells you, oh yeah, see that where it's highlighting a certain area of the leg? It's showing you,
So it's working your feet area
I just
right
felt
now.
it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait, let me ask you a question. You guys, because I don't want this to sell out, and I know you've got a question. what size does it fit? Because that's important, you know, like.
Oh, this will fit anybody.
Anybody.
Yeah,
okay,
in fact,
so no worries.
we even give you some, I'm glad you asked that. We even give you some extension pads. So if you need a little extra extension, we've got you covered
awesome.
there.
So these are included too?
Yeah. You get that as well. Everything. Okay. But you hold all the presets. Okay, so then if I want to massage just the top of my leg, I would press the M1. If I want to do just another portion of the leg, M2. If I just want to do my feet, do M3. And it just massages your feet. And then if I want to start the heat process, all I do is press that button. That's it. Now I can start to feel that heat right around the knee area, which is great, once again, because that's what's loosening everything up. So if you're standing on your feet, this is the technology to try. There's no, because this company, ReAthlete, as we've talked about before, they are the leaders around the world. And there are lots of, I guess, wannabes or one of similar items on the market, but you're not going to find the technology in here. And they've been able to come up with a way to actually mimic the body's natural circulatory flow.
Which is completely unique.
That's solving the problem. Because when we sit, when we stand for long periods of time, what we're doing is we're fighting gravity.
Well, I have to tell you too, if you know anybody who flies a lot,
perfect.
Look, I want to show you the bag it comes in, you guys, because you look at this and you think, oh, well, it's probably going to be really big. This is the bag. So if you have anybody who maybe flies a ton for work, maybe it's an airline attendant, maybe it's a pilot, anybody who's in the air, or anybody who sits all day, or anybody who stands all day, now that's pretty much covering all of us. Also, if you know anybody who has to wear compression socks, when you hear the word compression, this immediately should be like, oh, yes, this is the perfect answer. Also, anybody who's weightlifting. I mean, think about all the people who work out hard.
Oh, sure.
When you think about weightlifting, there's so much going into your legs to be able to lift weights.
Yep, exactly.
Again, think about the knees, you know, this would be so perfect for so many people. And quite frankly, don't you just want an amazing massage? Like, yeah, do I want heat on my knees? Absolutely. So I think even recovery, you're a weekend warrior, you're out gardening, and you're like, oh, wow, you know, but I can just see so many people completely loving this. In fact, you guys have loved it so much. Bob was telling me it's sold out a couple different times. I have never offered this product because it's never gotten to my show before. Because it does, it'll sell out before I can get to it. So here's your chance, and what we're doing is, once again, it's on sale. This, once the sale's over, will be $189. Right now, we're $159.99, so it's on sale. And also along with that, you're getting your 3 flex pays. So guys, you can spread your payments out over 3 months, and then you get it right away, but you pay it off down the road. And that's awesome. And you have 30 days to try it. So no harm, no foul, but can you imagine how good you'll feel? Now, another question I have for you is, what is the benefits of getting true circulation going in your legs?
Because, once again, when you stand for long periods of time, sit for long periods of time.
Or maybe someone's laying in a bed, maybe they're feeling
we're fighting gravity. We're fighting gravity. In other words, the blood flow is going in the wrong direction. And that's why this technology separates it from everybody else, because they have come up with a way, once again, to mimic the body's natural circulatory flow. So it gets everything going in the right direction. It increases that circulation. It improves that relaxation. It helps with those aches and pains, of course. And as you mentioned a moment ago, it's also been shown to improve muscle recovery. So, I mean, this really covers the if you want to feel good. I mean, and Suzanne showed the bag a couple of minutes ago. I keep it in the car. I can't, because I was doing a show a couple of weeks ago, and I was on my feet for like 12 hours.
Oh, right.
And I went back to the hotel, and I said, you know what? I'm hurting. I'm hurting. And I said, wait a minute. I have in the trunk. I've got the ReAthlete in my trunk.
Did you feel revitalized?
Oh, it took not even an hour.
No kidding.
And it does it automatically. You don't have to do anything.
Like how long?
All you do is lie there.
I know there's a safety feature, so how long does one?
30 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
30 minutes. But you could do 2 cycles. You could do an hour if you want to.
Sure, but it'll go, if you fall asleep, it'll go off automatically.
It'll automatically shut off, so you don't have to worry about that.
And you do plug it in?
Yes,
to regular...
you plug it in, but you hold all the controls in your hand. But it's so easy. You just unfasten it. It's even, one leg is marked R for right, left. They were thinking,
helpful.
Well, they were thinking of me when they did that, I think. No doubt about it. I mean, it makes it so easy. But you have such variety with this product, and that's why I say, just try this one time. As Suzanne just mentioned, of course, you have 30 days to make sure you're completely satisfied, but I'm here to tell you, try it one time. time. And if it doesn't change the way you feel after the first time, then, you know, yeah, I know you're going to be satisfied. This is a feeling unlike anything else. 3 different ways to help you solve the problem. There's the heat mode. You control the intensity. If you don't want to have the heat on, you don't have to have it on. You can manually set it once again if you just want to massage a half leg, a portion of the leg, or just massage the feet. Imagine coming home from a hard day's work. Maybe you're standing all day. Maybe you're sitting all day. You're in the service industry, law enforcement, healthcare industry.
You're standing behind a cash register.
Yeah, exactly.
A salon.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It goes on and on.
A nurse, a doctor.
This is
who
perfect.
Are walking, because you come home and your feet are just exhausted.
Oh, of course, and this revitalizes them. You know, we recharge everything nowadays, Suzanne, our phones, our iPads, right? But this, why not recharge your legs? And that's what you're doing with this. You're actually recharging your legs by getting that circulation, by increasing that circulation. You're looking at Patsy right there. She was telling me she was in the studio for a long period of time a few weeks ago, and she went home and she used this, and she said she could not believe the feeling. That's why I say I wish we had feel-o-vision. We don't. We don't, okay? You need to feel this, and that's why we invite you to give it a try. If you're not satisfied, you send it back, no questions asked. You don't have to program anything. You don't have to open up a book and say, okay, what do I have to do to get? No, it's all done. You press a button. There are pictures that go along. There's animation that goes along in the control. It's so easy to do, and then all you do is just sit back and relax. Let it do all of the work for you, and I tell you what, if you want your feet and your tootsies to feel great, this is going to do it whenever you want. It's like having your own massage therapist, because you have that compression. Again, when you hit that button the first time, you're going to feel that air being pumped in, because there are tiny little pockets all the way from the thigh down through the leg, through the calves, into the tip of the toes, and that's what you're going to feel. You're going to feel that compression, which is controlled air, controlled pressure, and it's being pumped in. It's cradling everything, and then you can put that heat mode on if you want to at a touch of a button, and you control how hot it gets or not as hot. You control the intensity, and then you can also do that massage. But once again, the massage is going to feel a little different. I just want to let everybody know.
It's not a jiggly vibrating thing.
No. This is compression and massage put together. Which is so
much better.
Oh my.
And I do want you to think about, who do you know is on your feet all day? Do you have anybody who's in the police force? I've seen, God bless those gals and guys, they'll be standing out and outside of baseball games and football games for hours directing traffic, or just there monitoring what's going on. And you see them on that hard cement. So maybe there's somebody like a school teacher on their feet all day long. Someone works in a restaurant. Oh my gosh, if anybody's a waiter, please, a server, please. This would be such a real treat. And it's funny when you think about it, you think, oh, well, maybe it's for somebody who's maybe a little elderly and not really getting around, or they're laying down a lot. Kind of when you really think about it, it's great for everybody. This is a non-age thing. You know, we all we need the circulation, which is great. I don't care how old you are. We love, who doesn't love a massage? And I have to tell you that air compression, it's just like some of you ever had a masseuse grab your feet and really give it that firm hold and a firm hold and a firm hold. That is what this is replicating, not your just jiggly vibrating massage that a lot of pads out there do.
Right, and wait till you feel that heat. That heat around the knee, it creates a cocoon of comfort, I call it.
Please.
A cocoon of comfort, are you kidding? I mean, who doesn't want that, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
But it feels just so good when you try this at home, because you're getting it 3 different ways, but you control which one you want to use, when you want to use it. But when you come home from that long, hard days at work, you don't have to try to get somebody else to massage your feet. Now this will do it for you anytime you want. This is all about your freedom. It's all about, you know, feeling good. Because, you know, the key to feeling good is to keep moving. But if your legs hurt, you don't want to move.
Right.
You don't want to, and it gets easier and easier not to move. Well, this is going to help you correct that through compression, through heat, and also also through massage.
Now here's something interesting. Bob and I were talking beforehand. I haven't seen him in 2.5 years.
I know.
So it's good to see you in person. And he said, Suze, when I first got this, I didn't think I was going to do it on the air. So he told me off camera. He said, I really didn't think I was going to like it. And then he said, the first time he tried it, you were like, heck yes, I'll go on with it. And Bob has one of the most impeccable reputation for products here at HSN.
Thank you, thank you.
You've been
Very
doing this,
picky.
how many years have you been doing this?
45.
45 years.
But
and
who's
so
counting?
we
Who's
all know
counting?
you so well. And Bob wouldn't put that handsome face and his reputation behind anything that wasn't. You really would.
I'm very picky.
And you should
Very
be. And he can be. Trust me. He's much sought after to do products on the air with us.
And you're so right. I said, I don't want to do it. I don't think it's for. And once I did it, I called up right after I did it the first time. I said, when can we go on the air? People have to feel this, all right? Because if you're hurting out there, here's a way to increase that circulation, improve that relaxation, help those aches and pains, and even promote and help muscle recovery. This is the answer, folks. I'm telling you, this is the way to go.
Well, and also, too, a lot of people, if you say, oh, I love the feel of compression socks, great, wear those during the day, but man, when you get home, use this. I mean, take that and make it times 100. You know, it's going to be so much more effective. But also, how many of you say, you know, I'm just dog tired. I'm on my feet all day. Maybe you work in a warehouse. Maybe you're standing behind a cash register. Maybe you're a salesperson. Maybe you're a real estate person and you're walking. If anybody you know who's on their feet, whether it's a nurse, a doctor, you have anybody who's a flight attendant, pilots, anybody who sits all day, do you know how detrimental sitting all day can be on your circulation? It is becoming kind of the new issue. Is sitting too much.
Oh, no, once again, because you're fighting gravity. The blood's going in the wrong direction every time you stand or sit. Well, this happens to help you with that because it gets everything flowing in the right direction.
All right, guys,
that's what
why
makes it so different.
do we love this? What are the reasons why you will love this item? Because number one, you should be concerned about your circulation. And I think that's really, quite frankly, any adult out there. If you know someone who's maybe in bed a lot because maybe they're not feeling well, they're recovering, maybe they're long-term bedridden, this is just absolutely a must-have. If you know anybody who's on their feet all day, I can't imagine a more thoughtful gift that you could share with someone because it's a gift of giving them that revitalization and relaxing at the same time. And then finally, man, the uniqueness of this. You've got massage, compression, and you have heat, and you customize that any way you want, when you need it, and really, because it's so portable, where you need it.
Take
love
it anywhere.
that. Yeah,
Take it anywhere.
Lots of reasons to love this, guys. All right, Bob, I know we've got to wrap it up, guys. We've got 3 flex pays on it, and it's on sale today.
And I know you have to go to other products, but can I just continue sitting here and relaxing?
It was so cute. He literally was sitting through the whole ear thing.
I did.
He just literally sat here.
Nothing
he was
else
just
like
watching.
Thank you,
All right, guys,
Suzanne.
and I do thank you, baby. And I do want to remind you of our ear cleaner. Guys, I think, what are we doing? Oh,